Hey there, people. Instead of a cooking with the cooker, we're doing a cooking with the Shelley. I am making my mom's recipe of lasagna. We decided we deserved a treat, a break from all the salads and shit and chicken, so I'm making a lasagna. So this is me starting, just browning the ground beef, and I'm gonna cut Spanish onion up, at least half of it anyways. And this is the recipe. Fully dirty, eh? It's been well used. Anyways, best lasagna ever. It's a lasagna sauce, not a spaghetti sauce. My mom hated spaghetti sauce for lasagna, so she got this recipe. Okay, so I got the onions all chopped, and now we're gonna throw it in here with the meat, which is almost done. So we want to just get these so that they, you know, come a little bit translucent. So here I go. Okay, so now I'm going to stir this up and finish cooking it with the onions in it. So this is done. So I'm going to take the grease out of it and throw it into this pot right there. Okay, so now that that's in the pot, I am putting in 3 of these, just plain tomato paste. 3 of these with 3 cans equal size of water. So I'm throwing in 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. We're gonna stir it all up. And then we have mushrooms to add as well. 2 cans of mushrooms, it's just pieces and stems. I'm going to take the juice out of it first, drain it, and then add it to our sauce. So now we're going to add 4 tablespoons, or no, not tablespoons, teaspoons, 4 teaspoons of sugar. That's what that looks like. With the mushrooms in it, looks so good. Okay, the recipe calls for salt and pepper too. It's 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. So for the sauce, after an hour and a half, we're going to add a small can of water again. So the salt and pepper, we bring this almost to a boil, and then we simmer for 3 hours. After an hour and a half, we add another small can of water. So this should be a great recipe if you guys want to try it. I buy the oven ready lasagna noodles because, you know, I don't feel like boiling them and all that crap, so I just buy the pans. Okay, now that it's bubbling, I'm going to turn it down and I'm just going to simmer it for 3 hours. Look at that. It's going to be a great lasagna sauce. Put the lid on it. See you in an hour and a half. Okay, so it's been an hour and a half. It's 5 o'clock, so I just added another can of water to this beautiful stuff. So another hour and a half, and I can make up the lasagna and throw it in the oven. So this needs 1 more hour to cook. And then we shall make lasagna. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at, just look at that. So while I was waiting for stuff to cook, I did this. I took a bunch of dead grass out from the front and I created a nice little flower bed for myself. It's pretty bright out here. Looks pretty cute though, don't you think? Can't plant anything, of course, until after the May long weekend, so. But I thought I'd put my solar lights and a couple little knickknacks out here. Look at these. Pick those up at GT Boutique. They're so cute. Little buggies. That, a yellow ladybug. and a red bee. Why not a red ladybug and a yellow bee? Weird. Anyway, there's a green bee too, so whatever. I gotta do something with this. Found that little rock when I was doing that over there. Found that. There it is. So since I've got a little bit of time on my hands, I'm gonna grate the mozzarella now. That should be fun. I'm gonna see if this is enough. If not, I have another block of mozzarella in the fridge. So cheesy. Once you put the cottage cheese in, it looks like this. So you can see the chunks of cottage cheese. It's so good, especially when it gets cooked. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in this pan right here. Put a layer on the bottom of the pan. Okay. Oh yeah, it's going to be good lasagna. Just layer that in. Oh yeah. Okay. So as you can see, I put in 3 rows of lasagna noodles. And now I'm going to take the cheese and I'm just going to sprinkle it over top of that.
Like such. Probably need more cheese, eh? Oh yeah, definitely gonna need more cheese. Glad I have a whole bar left. Because look at, I use most of that. Just on this.
We're going to put another layer of meat. Lasagna sauce. Okay, so I put another layer of noodle on, you can see. And then I took the rest of my sauce and I put it on top. So now what I'm going to do is just spread some more mozzarella on top. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan and a little bit of cayenne. 1 teaspoon of cayenne, you just sprinkle it over the top of the cheese. So I'm going to have to grate some more cheese there right now. Okay, that's what the finished lasagna looks like with the cayenne pepper on top. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to wrap it first though in tin foil, and I've preheated the oven to 350. So that'll bake for about 20 minutes. Okay, it's been cooking for 10 minutes, so now I'm going to pull it out and take the tin foil off for the last 10 minutes. Oh my, would you look at that? Wow. 10 more minutes. So that's it. That's the final product. I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes to cool off a bit. And then we're going to slice her. Should be awesome. This is my finished product. Let's turn on the light. Have a gander at that. I just cut it. We're going to spoon some up and have at her.
What's your problem?
The cayenne that I put on top.
Oh yeah?
It's
Spicy?
hot. Spicy. Anyways, okay, well I'm gonna have a small piece.
Right from the middle.
Yeah.
Armpit shot.
Thank you.
I'm a good cameraman, eh?
Very
Fire
good.
that cameraman.
Looks good. Smells good.
You wanna try my lasagna?
Sure.
I have to say that that was one of the best lasagnas I've ever had. It was so good that Graham had to have a couple pieces. Anyway, well, thanks Shelley for making that. Maybe I'm just going to quit cooking and you can take over. How about that? Anyway, people, thanks a lot for watching. Really do appreciate it. Cheers. And we'll talk to you guys later.